Are we on? Are we live? It's the same thing every week. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Hey, everybody there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I tell you what, look at this today. We are full of people. And what? Did you go like that?
Yeah.
Did you poke your tongue out?
Not yet.
Oh, I haven't even introduced you and you're taken over. Yeah. Anyway, listen, today, before we get into ruffling feathers, I've got to introduce two special guests on my right.
Yeah.
That's the local ambassador for Pantene Hair Care. And that is Hero. That's your name, you know?
Yeah.
Is it really your name?
Yes.
Hero.
Yes.
You were baptized Hero.
Yeah.
Well, who got that?
Well, it's a funny story because my father's name is the Filipino word for hero.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm the English version.
So they just said, Hero.
Yeah.
Did your mum start singing, "There's a hero"?
I hope not.
When you look inside your heart. She didn't sing that?
Nah, I don't think.
How much do you get paid for Pantene?
Well, just sponsored.
Yeah,
Just
you know,
arrives at my door.
he went to the hairdressers yesterday knowing you'd be on today, right? Spent a fortune. And on my left, ladies and gentlemen, this is an honour, right? Because what we have is the spiritual voice of righteousness, Melody. Now let me explain. I've got to explain why Melody is a spiritual voice of righteousness. Back in the day when Melody was just a humble little, what did you do?
I was a designer.
Designer of TheCamel, before she became like super guru, promotion. So she was never in the big guru heads meetings. And the heads meetings, the only way to describe the heads meeting were, what could you say? Bad language. Every second word was F. Yeah. And there was tempers flying everywhere and away you go. But all of a sudden, the spiritual voice got promoted and was inside every one of those meetings. And all of a sudden, I'm apologising for every second word. I'm sorry, Melody. I'm sorry, Melody. Oh, I'm sorry, Melody. So now she's like Jiminy Cricket sitting on my shoulder. And every meeting we have, I sit there and say, Melody, give me another word for this. So instead of saying the S word, I say poo, right? And the F word, I just go fish, right? And all this stuff because I'm looking at Melody, the spiritual voice of the company. And the other thing is I'm scared of your mum. Like, her mum is my bestie. On Messenger, we say good morning to each other and it's all wonderful. And I'm scared that her mother will come and bash me. So, here we go. So, Melody's here. Actually, Melody and Hero are both senior people in TheCamel. And we're going to get them today to do the good and the bad and the ugly of website design and probably drag some stories out of them about good customers, bad customers, horrible customers. But first, ladies and gentlemen, are we good? Are we loud? Are we loud? J-Mar?
You're loud.
Can you hear us?
I hear you. You just need to go closer.
Okay, so let's get into my usual feather ruffling, which is always AI. Drum roll, please. AI. Oh, I'll tell you what, Hero. This is scary this week.
Yeah.
So
I've heard.
oh, it's scary. So what we got is, this week, Andy Serkis, right? Now, I don't know if you know who Andy Serkis is. Do you remember Planet of the Apes? Mm-hmm. The movie Planet of the Apes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what was his name, the ape? What was his name?
Caesar.
Who?
Is it Caesar?
Caesar.
Yeah.
Caesar.
Yeah.
Right? Caesar was actually Andy Serkis.
Oh.
Right? And he's in sort of famous other things, and he was in Avengers. He was the one that got his arm cut off, right? So anyway, Andy Serkis is very famous because he's a brilliant method actor and all this sort of stuff. And he has spoken up this week and said to Sky News that he is deeply concerned about the way AI is going, right? Now, what is he talking about? What he's talking about is basically that because of AI, anyone can be anyone, right?
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Right? Like you look at the movie, the new Raiders of the Lost Ark. Mm-hmm. Harrison Ford, mate, is 92 in a wheelchair, just about. No, he's not, right? But he's old, okay? But in the movie, using AI, they take him back to where he was from the get-go, right? Yeah. So he looks like a young man, all because of AI. But it gets far deeper than that because there's this one TV show, right, in the UK, I think it's the UK or in Australia, right, and it's called Deep Fake Neighbour Wars, right? Now, it's supposedly a bit of a laugh, but here's the problem. So you've got people like Idris Elba, you've got Matthew McConaughey, all right, right? He's famous for it, isn't he? All right, Adele, what's Adele's most famous song?
Well, yeah, pretty much everything that she sang is famous.
Yeah?
It becomes a hit right away.
Yeah.
In the Deep. What was it called?
Rolling
in the Deep. Adele, I reckon, is one of the greatest singers of all time.
Yeah, I do believe that as well.
Kim Kardashian, famous for a great bum.
Yeah.
Right, which I think is genetically improved.
Well.
All right, I don't like her at all. And Donald Trump, what can we say about Donald Trump? These are famous people in the show, and what they do using AI, they cut off their heads, and they put their heads on other people that have got bodies nowhere near the same. Like Idris Elba has got, he's a hitman and all this stuff, right? Possibly the next James Bond.
Yeah, it's buff.
And they put his head on a skinny man, right? Kim Kardashian, they put her head on a really sort of funny housewife with curlers in her hair and all. You'd know about that. Do you put curlers in your hair?
I don't.
No, you straighten it. Do you get it straight?
No, it's natural. It's just like this. It's very silky, actually.
And we're just put it out there. He's not gay. Okay, he's not. Right? We all worried, but we all found out. None of us worried because hey, we're an equal opportunity employer.
Yeah. Doesn't matter anyways.
It doesn't matter anyways anymore. Anymore. Is that a word?
That's too much.
Anyway, shut up. Right? Here's the situation. So they take these people, Donald Trump, they actually put Donald Trump's head on a midget. All right? So you've got Donald's head, and I'm serious, it looks real. And what they do is they give all this commentary as neighbours. So you've got these people, you've got Donald Trump having a fight with Kim Kardashian. Right? And Idris Elba is complaining about, all right, garbage.
Yeah.
And you've got another one, right, that's complaining about the noise. Right? It's just crazy. And they can get them to say whatever they want, how they want, when they want. And here's the weird part. You can't sue them.
True.
Yeah, because
technically they
comedy.
They did nothing wrong.
And the law hasn't caught up to AI.
Yeah.
Now, what they're all scared about, right, is a situation of all of a sudden, AI is that powerful that you could get anybody famous saying something they didn't say.
Yeah.
Right? And, now you've got all these people doing these auditions, and they're taking their voices even though they failed the audition, and they're using it for voiceovers in commercials.
Yeah.
And they don't get paid.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right?
It's basically identity theft, actually. That should be, I think, a clause under that.
So it's scary on what can happen, right?
Yeah, true.
But, so that was the feather ruffling of AI. I was actually pretty gentle today.
You are, actually. Yeah.
I must be going in my old age. I'm starting to be nice.
Or probably it's just because Melody's right there.
Yeah, it's because Melody's here.
Yeah,
See, that
probably.
it really screws up the whole live stream.
Do I have to apologize?
Yeah, no! Oh, don't you worry. I will embarrass you as the hours go on. And thank God it's only 30 minutes. Right, now, some good things about AI. Right, that AI looks to absorb, this is the big selling thing of AI, the drudge work, right? Yeah. Freeing real estate agents, for instance, to focus on building relationships and providing valuable counsel experts. Because this is the thing they're talking about with AI, right? And what they're saying is that AI will take away all those drudgy jobs that none of us want to do, which in the case of real estate agents, and this is in Hong Kong, right? These ER agents can quickly and easily generate property listings, emails, blog posts, right? And they can use that all with an automated process, which is AI. Now, why are they doing this? This was actually a really, really good comment. The comment was, I love this, as most agents, although they can talk very well, which means they can sell well, they're not natural-born writers.
Exactly.
Yet their jobs demanded they spend many hours preparing written materials. Right? AI can generate invitations, personalised greetings, tenancy reminders, tenancy agreements. All of it can be customized and translated into a language, because in Hong Kong, there's like 20 different languages, or any other country where the agent is operating, according to the man named Chu, right, who wrote the article. Now, here's the point. That is all fine and dandy, and it's all true. AI, what it's really good at is taking away the stuff we really don't want to do. And that's the big push here, right? The big push is it'll allow people to upskill.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, that's good. If you're a company that is sincere, honest, and loves your employees, of course you want them to upskill. And of course you want to forget about that drudge stuff and get into it. What the scary part is, there is some companies out there that speak with forked tongue, right? And what they'll do is they'll say, oh, we're just taking away the drudgery. Yeah. We're going to upskill you. And what happens? It's like Facebook. They build a Facebook page and they haven't had a post since 1925. Yeah. Right? They build the Facebook page because they believe, oh, we've got to get involved in that. They might be the same with AI, but they bring it in to get rid of all the drudge stuff, right? So Melody, instead of focusing on things that her talent and her ability exceeds that, well, don't worry about that, Melody. We'll get AI, little Wall-E robot. He can do all that, and you can upskill. Yeah. But some of the companies, what we're going to see is it's just going to be an excuse to fire people. All right? And that's what everyone's scared of. AI is driving innovation in the automotive sector. It's helping to soothe a lot of logistic problems and retail, all that sort of stuff. What it's becoming really good at is modelling, predicting the future, so people can order stock better, they can do all that. That's where AI is really, really good. And it's really good at creating consistent marketing campaigns, Facebook posts. It is awesome as a chatbot.
Yeah.
Many people are finding it. But again, the fear, right, is a lot of companies will say, yep, great idea, let's do that. And then all of a sudden, bye. Yeah. You're fired, right? And all that sort of stuff. Now, the other part about it is, and I got this quote from CM this week. CM, another one of our heads. We'll have him as a guest one day, right? I don't know, does he talk?
He does.
He does?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wears those hats all the time.
Yeah, he does.
Right, he wears a hat. Has he got an earring?
I don't think he does.
But he's got a beautiful son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And his wife's pretty cute. Yeah, we'll let him on. He's good. All right, thanks very much. And he gave me this quote. What do you need now? Because even the people we've got in our company, right? You've got to look at different people now.
Exactly.
Because they've got to have a mentality to not embrace, but accept AI.
Yeah. Also take advantage of it, actually.
Take advantage of it. Do you know what we're looking for now in people? People with strong opinions that are loosely held. Think about it, right? So they've got a strong opinion, right? What's that say? Hero and arte melody, louder, your voice part. No, kaunti.
County.
Is that how it is?
Yeah,
You could actually say it, Clarissa, because this is an open thing, right?
It's really good Tagalog, actually.
You like that?
Yeah.
Are you
I think
Very
that's,
clear.
that's the
Very
most
clear.
I've heard of you speaking in Tagalog.
Oh, you should hear me at home.
Wow. I'm impressed, actually.
I'm a really good liar, you know. You know.
That's a new thing for me
Yeah?
to see.
You never
Yeah.
heard me speak Tagalog. I'll speak
No.
Tagalog later for you.
Wow.
I will.
I was surprised.
I
'Cause
will.
You read that with ease.
Thank you. I will read a Tagalog thing for you later.
Wow.
All right. So, what are we looking for? We're looking for everyone with an attitude of strong opinions, loosely held, like this two here, right? They got this one especially. Very strong opinions that are not loosely held, right? And this bloke, he's pretty good as well. And then J. Mark Clarissa, got strong opinions. You've got to be able to accept it because it's like COVID. You're going to get it sooner or later, right?
Yeah.
And you've got to learn to run with it. AI is, like it or not, it's happening, it's here, and it's happening fast, right? So, as I've said, we're already implementing it in the drudge areas, but believe it or not, with someone like TheCamel, the drudge areas are the one that causes all the drama.
Yeah, we found that really surprising, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, I think we'll be better. The more
Yeah.
we use it, the better it'll be.
Because as mentioned, it really takes up the stuff that we don't need to do, but we have to.
Yeah.
And if that thing covers up, we'll have more time to do the stuff that will help out the company.
Yeah, because the
See
thing
that?
with TheCamel is we like to pay attention to detail.
Yes.
So
Very
we
much.
tend to get too hands-on on
Yeah.
it. So if we get something from AI that's generated, it's like, it's not we don't trust the generated response. It's just we can't get off on looking at it and then changing something else.
Yeah. How much do you use it? ChatGPT, for instance.
Honestly, not very much.
Yeah, but you're a pretty creative. You're a good writer.
I'll use I'll use ChatGPT just to get some ideas or other words. If I notice that my composition is starting to be redundant and I'm like, I think I need to spice it up a bit, I'll ask ChatGPT, hey, can you help me? What are other terms I can use?
Yeah.
And they give me, and I'm like, all right, I'll use this, and then continue on without consulting them.
Yeah.
How can you finish the rest of the? I'm like, that's good enough. I'll do the rest.
See?
So
That's what I'm telling you about. It's we can't get her hands off it.
You're kidding.
Yeah, because I only use ChatGPT basically to summarize what I write.
Yep.
Because I write like you. It's a short thought, but
Yeah.
I can write it in 100 words.
Yeah, me too.
So I
Yeah.
just ask ChatGPT, summarize it, but then when I read it, it's like, you ruined my writing. Now I won't use that.
we're very protective of our
Yeah.
work.
So basically, that's what happens.
I think that happened at least twice now.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
He talks back to ChatGPT.
And honestly, I do the same. It's like, all
What are you
right,
talking about?
Yeah.
Stupid. I use it more now than I use Google.
Yeah, because you get more specific response from ChatGPT than from Google.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, do you think so far the biggest benefit for TheCamel on AI is what? In one sentence, no 900 words, one sentence.
For
Because
me-
he'll speak 900 words.
Yeah.
He will.
If you don't stop me, I'll continue.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. One sentence.
Second opinion.
Is that a sentence?
It's a
It's
thought.
2 words.
It's,
yeah.
it's a pretty good statement.
Yeah.
That was his Gettysburg Address on some. What do you think?
I can't copy here, can I?
No.
Nah, sorry.
Too
You can
bad.
ask ChatGPT to give you another version of what Hero said.
Yeah.
I guess more focus on other things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So overall, do we think it's a big benefit, medium benefit, little benefit?
Really depends on how you use it. Because
Yeah.
for our company, we really need to adapt it
Yeah.
and we need to be flexible about it. But we can't really have it run over the company. We still need the people above it to hover and look around. So I think it's gonna really depend on the company and how they use it.
Yeah.
Because for us, we're really since we're a digital company, we really need to depend on it, but we can't have it take over everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. See, that's the spiritual voice of reason
Yeah.
of AI. Right?
She did not say anything negative.
No
in that
negativity.
sentence.
I tell you, I'm impressed. I might stop the program right now. Actually, Jamar loves ChatGPT. Am I right, Jamar? He's nodding his head. Clarissa loves ChatGPT. Look at her with a bloody thumbs up.
Yeah.
You know, it's turned her into a Pulitzer Prize winner, right? And she's a poet,
Yeah.
right? And I tell you another one that was funny. Last week, we have an award every 2 weeks, which is
Yeah. Just
Just
random
an impression.
Yeah.
good deeds.
Impress the Boss Award,
Yeah.
which you don't have to do something that's brilliant in business. It might be something you say, something you do for another person, and you get what's called Gcash Award, right? And last week, CM, one of the heads, he won it,
Yeah.
but it was the love letter that HR wrote,
Yeah.
and all of it was AI,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all of it. And it was so beautiful what it wrote about CM's talent, his heart, his love for the crew, all that. I got jealous. I got jealous.
Did you agree with whatever HR generated?
No, because it made him look bigger than me. And I got so upset with it. And I actually messaged Mian, right? Commandant Mian,
Yeah.
right? She's the toughest HR person. She is shocking. She's cruel. If she's listening, I'm sorry. We love you, Mian. We're just all very scared of you, right? But I told her, I said, hey, I'm the boss. I'm jealous. Where is my love? I didn't have love. I was crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I better shut up now on AI because I gave it 25 minutes, which is huge. And that leaves us 5 minutes. We'll actually take 10. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank AI for its presence this morning. Yes, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Clap, clap, cheer, cheer, because I can't press the button. It's away from me. And we're going to move on to the good, the bad, and the ugly, which is why you two are really here.
Yes.
And you couldn't help yourselves. Just
Yeah.
put your bloody opinions in. Did I ask you to do that when we rehearsed this? No.
No.
You
No.
bloody big mouths.
We didn't even have a rehearsal.
Shut up.
They just said, hey, go here. Okay. And now we're in front of the camera.
And they're saying, boss, what are we going to talk about? Don't worry about it.
They just
We'll
said,
fake it till we make it. It'll be
they
okay.
just said, follow my lead. And we're just sitting here. Okay.
We're very organized here.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled. Look at the hair. Perfect. Right? And I don't know if you can feel the halo coming through the screen of the spiritual voice of righteousness. So, Jamar, we're going to do the good, the bad, and the ugly of websites. It'll be quick. So let's start off with a couple of good ones. And believe it or not, Hero and Melody are actually bloody good designers, right? Really, really good design. They're better managers, but that's not true, is it?
Well.
There it is. It is. Like, I would be lost, ladies and gentlemen, without these two and the others, but these two are really, really good. And they were brilliant designers back in the day, right? And we rely on them. So I just thought we'd bring up this first one, J-Mart. We've got it up there. Is that Italian Delights?
Ooh.
Okay. Now, Italian Delights, you want to, that's the desktop, tablet, mobile. Now, we've got to give Italian Delights a bit of a plug. They have been a client of ours
Yeah.
for nearly 8 years.
Yes.
And Italian Delights, beautiful people in Australia, and they run tours of Italy because they're Italian. They're come sta, non c'è male, bene grazie, right? Beautiful Italian people, and they take limited numbers of people for tours all over Italy, because they know it so well. And even me, my bucket list is to do an Italian Delights tour.
Wow.
And they actually, how long ago was this done?
Not too long ago, actually. I think it was late last year.
We did a refresher.
Yeah.
And I just wanted your opinion. Why is this a good website? Who volunteers to go first? Thank you, Hero.
Yeah, well, as it's a tours website, yes, so you have to catch your customers' attention from the get-go.
Yep.
And having an image like that as the hero image, well,
Did you copyright that?
No.
Hero image?
I was actually referring to it as banner, and then when I was hired as a designer and I get briefs, it's like, add the hero image. I was like, what?
Did you put a picture of yourself there?
I didn't, fortunately.
The hero image.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put my own selfie.
Fortunately, I didn't do that, yeah. And,
So what else is good?
basically, on the hero section, you can see everything that you need.
Okay.
CTA, email address, phone number, social media, it's there.
Yep.
And then most importantly, the booking widget is there. That's their main asset. So having that on top really basically eliminates the confusion on what the site is actually.
So it's in your face,
Yeah.
which is Shane speak,
Yeah.
right? CDA's got call to action there straight away, right? And it tells you what they do.
Yeah.
What do they do? Uncovering the hidden delights of Italy.
Exactly.
Together. Boom. No need to waffle on.
Yeah.
That's it. And what else do? They have intimate, small group tour specialists.
Yeah.
And what's underneath that, Melody?
Yeah, it's their booking right away, so you don't need to search the whole site. How do
Nah.
I want this? How do I book? Nope, it's ready. Once you load the site, it's there. Book it right away.
Boom.
Yeah.
And they're over there, search.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? So in other words, why do I love this website? And I'm not a designer, I'm a marketer, right? I love this website because everything you want is right there.
At the start, right?
Sexy image, straight to the point, tells them what you do, like hello, no need to scroll down. This could be a one-pager.
Exactly.
It wouldn't have all the good stuff like the tours and all that, but it could be a one-pager, but it does the job. Next one. Wow. Event Management, Darwin, Northern Territory. Wow.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Melody, what do you reckon?
It's really nice site. As you can see right at the top, the white button really pops out from the banner, so it really catches your attention, as well as, of course, the hero image.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a authentic picture from them, so you really get a feel on what their website is all about.
Yeah.
Plus, you can see the of course the CDA. That's the very important part. Get the clients clicking right away.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, we should copyright that.
Yeah.
Our websites get the client clicking right away, folks.
You heard it
All
here
right,
first.
all right, all right. Now, let me ask you this. When I look at that, again, like Italian Delights, event management, Darwin, Northern Territory. Boom. We do events in Darwin, in the Northern Territory in Australia.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what do we specialise in? Sports
Sports events.
events. Right? So immediately, if someone says, I wonder what they do, immediately.
It's
Yeah.
right at the start.
Yeah, I love that site. And so, you know what? I don't know about you, but to me, the ugly website is the one where you go, what's this all about?
Yeah, it's not entirely about the design actually. It's more of the story that the site tells.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not good enough if you have a very fancy design if the client is lost.
Yeah.
You have to get something right across right away.
Yeah. And I really love Melody's comment about the hero image because with websites like this, with businesses like this one, it's really important to have realism.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if they use actual pictures of their staff or actual pictures of their event, that's already enough testimonial to say that their business is going well.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It gives the clients an idea of, all right, so if I book them, if I avail their services, this is most likely what I'll get.
Yeah.
Giving them a more strong sense of I'll get something if I book with these people.
I've got to ask you both a question. Do you get clients that just won't listen?
We do have cases like that, unfortunately.
They want the Picasso, they don't want the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit tough, but
We still do it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. We have no shame.
Well,
I
Think
think
of the money, folks. Think of the money.
maybe compromise is the better
Compromise.
word.
Yeah.
But do you actually tell them?
we add disclaimers actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We say it in a nice way still, because as a solutions partner, it is our duty to tell what our thoughts are.
Yeah.
Because you want that, but we still think that this might be beneficial to you.
Yeah.
But we'll do what you ask for. Well,
Yeah.
it's your site, but we'll add our opinion as a disclaimer at the bottom.
Yep.
So it's open for their consideration.
Okay, now we've got Melody, the spiritual voice of reason,
Yeah.
who also, folks, cannot lie.
Yeah, exactly.
So they ask you, so Melody, what do you think? What's your honest opinion?
I get probably whenever we receive that, it's like, yeah, it works based on what you said, but can I make a recommendation? Because from what we can see, we can improve what you've done by doing this and this and this, and yeah, let us. But ultimately, you're the customer; it's your choice. This is just what we thought that will make your site look better.
Wow.
See how she said that?
Butter doesn't melt in her mouth.
Yeah.
you know? And everything she says is a politically correct statement.
Yes, exactly.
She's just called you an idiot and you feel good about it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Basically.
What's the next one? Wow.
Oh,
That is a sexy looking website. Carefam.org. Did we build this? We built it. How come I see all these really great sites and I didn't know we built them? Okay. Why do we like that? Me as a marketer, I feel really comfortable with that image.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That's a son and mum. Right? A place for student caregivers to connect, or maybe it's a student that's someone's grandmother that has no people to love them and all that. That's what I feel, right?
Yeah.
Because it's student caregivers and it gives me that message. What does it say underneath that? A modern virtual mentorship platform for student caregivers to connect with licensed caregivers. Again, using the Melody system of get the message across in your system. And basically, that's a camel system, all right? That's the way we are. Because you've got to remember, this bloke, who's the CEO, I'm a marketer. So when I look at something for the last 10 years, it's got to appeal to my eyes. But what do I care about? Are you telling them what you do?
Yes.
Are you giving them an opportunity to scroll no further, click here, and we can get going? This one tells you from the start what they do, which is very camel. It's got a great statement, and right front and centre, call to action.
Yeah.
No mucking around. No need to go down the rest of the page if you don't want to.
Yes.
Right? And away we go. I like that. Have you got an ugly one? Hero? Sorry? Jomar, can we look at an ugly one? The ugly website? You didn't show it. Well, can you get me that camel one? Can you bring it up? The camel. Bring up that camel website. Can we just have some music while we're waiting? La 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 la.
It's
la,
like,
la, la.
that's what Melody and I calls it, the elevator music for
Yes.
downtimes.
yeah.
We're just going to... Does everyone like my shirt today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
actually
Looking forward always to what you wear.
No one commented on the shirt here, right? The bloody hair. All right? I give you the big wrap on the hair. He should have turned around and said, boss, that is a beautiful shirt.
I always look forward
No,
to seeing
doesn't
what
matter
you're
now.
wearing, actually.
You know, it hurts me, Melody.
I compliment you before you go stream.
You did?
Last week as well.
Oh, that was last week, Melody. It means nothing to me.
All right, for this week, I really love the shirt you're wearing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, have a look at this website. It's coming.
Yeah. The guru's working in the background.
The guru's on the background.
Yeah.
He's in a bad mood today. J-Mail's not in a good mood.
Better not piss him off.
Don't piss him off today. Oh, hang on, we said a piss word. That's bad. Oh, no.
Sorry, Melody.
Did you see Melody just look at me?
Yeah.
Right, here we go. We got... Ah!
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that an ugly website?
So bright.
I love that there's a voice you're saying.
It's very yellow.
Yeah.
Do you know the guy that did this website is my hero?
Yeah.
Apart from you, you're my hero. The guy's name, JP. JP is the voice of design reason
Yeah.
of the camel. JP, young guy, and even some of the solutions partners that I really respect really love JP's designs. Now, why do I love this? Because it's got basically all the innovative widgets of the Camel are in this website.
Exactly.
All right? And, you know, like, what's that called where it's got the Camel? Oh, notice that one, Google reviews. When you go to the Camel, please leave a review, right? I've got to keep up with my brother Nat.
Yeah.
Brother Nat's got 4,961 million reviews, and I got 18.
Ah.
Right? But we've got to also note, Brother Nat has a lot of relatives.
Yeah.
Right?
Come on. You didn't have to do it like that.
No, Brother Nat, I didn't mean that you fake it, right? But no, Brother Nat, he knows how to get people to what they... But look at that Camel website, folks. Go up a bit further. What happened? We lost it. That's how good that website is, right? It can come and go, disappear, all at the same point.
For the record, it doesn't do this.
No.
On the real thing.
And if it does do it, we blame it.
Please report to us if it does this for
And
you.
we're going to blame Duda's hosting. Right? What do I love about it? It showcases everything. Makes a statement. TheCamel.co is the Duda expert for Duda Solutions. Why? We're in the solutions business. We're in the fulfillment business. It's disappeared again.
No, he just opened a link.
Ooh.
Oh!
Plug this one.
Oh, look at this.
Real.
You clicked on a link. One of our call to actions. And what are we advertising there? All access, which if you're a Duda newbie, this is the place you've got to go. $16 per site hosting and $99 a month gives you all access to all our white label stuff. It gives you access to all our templates, all our widgets. And what else does it give you access to? People like Hero and Melody, that they'll be there to help you. And if you've been impressed by them today, imagine what we can do with your business, with your website. We can help you. That's why all access is a great thing. So,
Please subscribe to
Please
our YouTube
subscribe.
channel.
Yes.
look at that bloke there.
Yeah.
How many videos has he done? Let me answer. Close to 200.
Ooh.
And, you know, again, with all access, you get access to all these videos that I've done to teach people how to sell more, build bigger agencies, right? We're going to do videos shortly on better ways to do call to action and all this sort of stuff. But the good thing about all access, it brings you into programs like Site 180, the new one that's coming up, which will be called Site 360. Oh, my God!
Hey.
Moomin Hodge, one of our famous people, right? Go Melody and Hero. That's,
Jarek's there.
Hey!
oh, Jarek! God, man, we miss you. We love
Miss
you.
you, mate.
Right? Who else is there? Right? No AJ today. Jarek Silver. How long since we heard from him?
I think almost a year now.
And we love you, man. We love you. Hope you're well. Moomy, I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, and Moomy loves the shirt. Like, hello, Melody.
Yeah.
My wife loves my shirt. And if I wear this to the King of All tonight, you know how many people will comment on this shirt like that? And you know what I'm going to say to them? Oh, Melody said nothing. Right? So, folks, I think we're done because we're going overtime by 10. So I want to thank everyone. I want to thank our sponsors, Pantene, right, for the hair, Jehovah's Witnesses, right? We're going to thank you all too. We're going to thank Melody, and we should give, what's the name of your brothers?
Dream Puffs?
We've got to give Dream Puffs a plug.
Wow, Dream Puffs.
Dream Puffs, greatest, what are they actually called?
They're cream puffs.
They're cream puffs, but I'm telling you, and can I just brag for a minute?
Sure.
The Camel was part of their success because we did their first logo or website or whatever.
The website.
Yeah, I'm taking ownership of some of their success, right? And I've eaten enough of their product. Dream Puffs, which is down the road in Lipa. If you live in Europe, I'm sorry, they don't deliver that far. But great Dream Puffs. We've got to thank San Miguel Pale,
Yes.
Valentine's Whiskey. We'll thank Hyundai for getting us here.
Yep.
Coffee, which is pretty yummy. While we're at it, Cafe de Lipa. Very good coffee.
Wow.
All right, and if you want to send a package to me, Cafe de Lipa, that's fine. Don't forget Apple, right, from last week with their new glasses.
Yeah.
Apple. We're happy to receive that. What else? That's about it, I think. Oh, and Jeffrey the Camel.
Yes.
Right? www.camel.co. Great team to work with. You've witnessed today 2 of our heads, which are great. And all the kids are like them. It's wonderful. And I feel like a dad sitting amongst my children. Right? Who's that? Christian Mendoza.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh!
Why?
why?
That's private.
Is
I don't
that
even use that name. To
CM, you'll be up soon, mate, so I'd behave if I was you. And great website showcase. Well done, Moomy. What can I say? I love you, baby. And give my little beautiful daughter, Annie, what can I say? The best.
Yeah.
I'm not biased. God, she's a beautiful child. But anyway, so on behalf of the Camel Co, our live stream, powered by Duda, our friends in the USA and over there, beautiful people who we love. And also, that's about it, I think. We're done for today. See you next week. Love you all. Bye.